But Wigan Rugby is a team and a club that are constantly looking at its own pathway for its players, rather than, you know, we don't want to dip overseas, we don't want to sign players from other clubs ideally. So we need as many people on our pathway as possible, as many young players in our system as possible for us to look at. And for me, the college academy team and the setup we have there is the perfect platform for us to look at more players for longer. It's twinned alongside a great education provision. Kev's done a great job over the last 4 or 5 years to make it as good as any other college in the area. And when you pair that with what we can offer as professional coaching, professional advice, and being in this world-class facility, I think it's the perfect breeding ground for young talent.
As head of youth and working with the performance team, I look at a lot of the games really in terms of the college team. We're quite lucky we've got some links in terms of Danny Fullerton, who's assistant coach with the under-19s. He's obviously the head coach of the college, so as soon as we have any players who come through the pathway here in the education side, we're alerted pretty fast, to be honest, if there's any potential there. We've obviously had many successful examples who've come through that pathway and come on to have trials, and even as you see Liam Byrne play first team and be an established first team player now.
Well, I heard really good things about the college. You know, I heard that they had quite a good system going on with the college team, and obviously I thought that had put me in the eyes of some of the academy coaches maybe. So, you know, that was a big incentive for me to actually join the college, and I actually got offered the trial after training with the college. So, you know, it was a big achievement.
It's something we obviously always look at. I think in terms of the amateur game, it's probably a path where a lot of people, when they get to that age group, think it's over. But I think since we've had the college, we've seen the success of them players who there is still that pathway, and with the fact that they get additional coaching than they do at the amateur game, they're almost in a pro setting by coming to the college. So you see the development path obviously goes very quick, and there's a lot of growth during that period, and it's a massive tool for us. Like I said, we've watched a lot of them games. We've had players in the academy who have needed extra game time, who's played for the college, so we can have a look at them. And through this pathway, we've actually found players playing at the college who we've took into our system in the academy, and they've grown from that.
I went to OWEN Academy in Chorley. I studied history. I didn't really study much sport. That came after college. I went to Chorley Panthers Amateur Rugby League Club. As captain, I feel like I've got a few responsibilities and roles that I have to adhere to. Keep the team in check on game day, outside of rugby, checking up on everyone, make sure everyone's on form.
My local amateur team is Ashton Burrs. I've just joined there recently this year. My position is normally loose forward, but I could play any forward position. The course I selected was the coaching and gym pathway. On top of that, the rugby academy is brilliant, and that's what pushed me to join this college. I'm a perfect example of, if you play well enough for the college team, you can get the opportunity to go into the 19s.
I attended Cansfield High School, and the amateur rugby club that I played for is currently Ashton Burrs. The main thing that I looked for in a college was to play rugby, to get a good course and to have opportunities. The course I chose was level 3 BTEC, which also gives me an opportunity with my rugby career. The thing that I really enjoy about the rugby is that we train every morning, and we always have match game fixtures on the Wednesdays. The standard of coaching is really high, and I did expect it because it is Wigan Warriors, and also throughout the years I feel like I've become a better rugby player.